This just in, Florida man arrested after these nuts. How would you do this, Pietro?
Varelli, it is not what it looks like.
Top of the morning, Giuliani's...
Tired of the same old project you just started? Did you take on a challenge that was just too much for you? Are you losing motivation fast? Do you actually want to finish a project? Well, fear not, we have a solution for you.
Our scientists have been developing the perfect way to get your motivation levels up and self-doubt down. The Side Project. The perfect way to finally finish something. Just find a new idea for a game and start working on it. And the best part, it's free! Oh, you think that's way too good to be true? Just listen to some of our valued happy customers. The Side Project. Start now. Side effects may include
Not ever finishing your main project, having another unfinished project, regret, good ideas going to waste, finishing after 4 years, filling up your hard drive, etc.
Sounds good to me, yeah. To make a game, I first need an idea of what I want to make. Duh. So, what's my $1 million idea, you ask? Pirates. No, not those pirates. Yes, those pirates. Quick history lesson for you. Please don't leave. There's this country in Africa called Somalia. Their economy was kinda based on fish, but they were in a civil war, so there was no one to protect the Somali fish. Other people started stealing Somali fish. Not good. So Somali fishermen started protecting their fish with guns by hijacking foreign fishing boats. After a while, they figure out, what if I steal this big boat instead of small fishing boats and sell it back to the country it came from for some money? So they did that and made a ton of money. Their business was so lucrative that they made pirate stock markets. Yes. So it was at this point my brain goes, Lama, unorganized pirate group have stock market. What if they wore funny suit and had companies? That'd be funny, I think. And that's the idea for the game. Now, the question is, how do I want the gameplay to look like? Because, well, funny pirates in suits are only gonna get me so far. Well, the point of the game will be to buy out a rival company and not get bought out yourself by that same rival company. Main thing in the game will be hijacking all different kinds of ships. We don't discriminate here. Your value falls when you fail a hijack and goes up when you don't fail. So, how does one hijack a ship? Well, you get into a chase, obviously, dodging hundreds of questionably placed buoys and other companies' boats and other things I will add when I think of them in the future, because I am such a good game developer. I am sure this will be very easy to make and I will finish it very fast. Time to get started on the hijacking system. Let's go! Yo, this is not actually that hard at all, Matt from the future here, it was. More on why later though, so stick around and you might as well subscribe and like the video and comment and send me your credit card information. Yes, it had its complications, but the hijacking system is done now, so that's cool. The objects come at you, you don't really move actually. The only problem being that the patterns of objects aren't very interesting yet, but that will change, I promise you that. Matt from the future here again, I didn't change them yet. If anyone has any suggestions on that, please leave your ideas in the comments so my video gets promoted more. Thank you very much. Now let's talk about polish. I want this game to have lots of personality. I want it to be fun and goofy, and I don't want anything to be too serious. I went for the style where the pirates are just basically squares. Yes, I gave them guns because that's just what they need for the job, and then I made them some animations where they're just walking around, doing tricks, dancing, I want to make them seem as fun and goofy and not serious as I can. Oh yeah, and look, they can fly. You want more polish? Sure, have some. I drew these speedboats for your company and for the enemy company. I gave each company a logo on their ship. Your logo has a skull, because pirates, but their logo, it has a $sign and their company color is red, so it's obvious they are evil. Some more minimal polish later, like adding water foam and actually drawing buoys so they aren't just red squares anymore, and here we are. Only problem, there's no end yet, so you just go on like this until you die in the game or in real life, whichever one comes first. Now we want to go back to the point of the game, hijacking ships. So what I want to make is something like a distance meter up on top of the screen, something like Earn to Die. When you get to the end of that, you stop next to the ship you want to hijack, and based on the number of pirates that, well, stayed in your ship, it's determined if you manage to hijack the ship or you just go home empty-handed. One small problem though, remember how I said that instead of the player moving, everything is just coming towards you? That means that if I want to make the player slow down next to the ship instead of just zooming past it, everything needs to slow down so it looks like the player slowed down. Now, that does not sound like anything fun to program or anything efficient, so you know what time it is. It's time to completely change the movement mechanics of my game. Good thing I didn't double down on the original mechanics, cause that could have been way worse. That was surprisingly not that hard. I did encounter some interesting bugs, although they weren't really much of a problem. Now everything works. Again, now I can finally, actually, definitively, certainly, assuredly, maybe, probably, hopefully finish what I started and make the boat slow down when it reaches the end. Woohoo, let's go! Woo! Yeah, baby! This is what it's all about. So, welcome, our floating things in the ocean, new arrivals. The shark, but you can only see the fin coming at you. This bad boy moves slower than anything else on screen and does not look that good, but good enough for at least one of my friends to recognize what is supposed to be in context. Next up, the fishing boat. People fish from it, but at the time I was too lazy to animate anyone actually fishing, so now you just have to imagine it. That's it, that's all I added. Oops, looks like that's the end of the video. Hope it was fun. Also, if you managed to reach the end, you might as well subscribe and like the video, huh? Yeah, that would be poggers. Okay, thank you, bye.